You don't need to study anymore, you don't need a tutorial, a book, a Udemy course. Get off ChatGPT, get off YouTube, open your game engine and start writing code. If you know how to write a function, then you know enough. Let me tell you the reason why you aren't building and why you should build to learn game development. You aren't building because building is hard. I know that. And the reason why these things that are just passive, you're just consuming, are easy is because you don't have any effort and you also don't have any failure. Let me tell you something interesting. Effort and failure or feedback is the two essential things to learn. So I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying when you watch a tutorial, you're just following along, you read a book, you watch a Udemy course, you ask ChatGPT for guidance or help. You're just wasting time. You aren't learning because you don't have any effort. It's not hard for you. And you also don't get any feedback. So you don't see what works, you don't see what doesn't work. You're never going to watch a tutorial where things doesn't work, right? They're just telling you what works. So building is the only way where you get both. You both spend effort and you also get feedback so that you can actually learn game development. The reason why I know this is because I was in a similar position just like you are in right now. I was stuck in tutorial hall, just consuming tutorials, watching Udemy courses, whatever. For hours on end, I did this for seriously years. I tried to learn game development, but every single time I went to the game engine without a single tutorial, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't write a single line of code. I couldn't move the player. The only thing I could do is maybe reference a rigid body. I quit game development for multiple years until I came back. I did C++. I figured out that I learned C++ when I started building and actually struggled. And I applied that to game development because game development was the thing that I wanted to do, and I learned so quickly. And I finally got that feeling both with C++ when I figured out that I could learn extremely quickly when I did this. I got this feeling about C++ and in game development in the end, where I just felt like I could actually do the things that I tried to do. I built and I learned so many different things so quickly. And that's not random. It was the only time I actually learned game development. It's the only time I actually did the two things that were required for learning: effort and feedback. So let me tell you how you can apply building to learning game development the right way. Because obviously we can build, but we still need to seek new information. We can't just figure everything out ourselves. That wouldn't make sense, right? That's why I made what I call the struggle, build, repeat framework. This is the fastest way to learn game development. You're still going to struggle, get feedback, but you're also going to seek new information. So this is a rule. When you are building as a beginner, I want you to first set the goal for what you're going to do. Just a small goal, just make this one specific mechanic, move the player, whatever it might be, something small. I want you to struggle with the thing for 10 to 15 minutes. That's the optimal length I found. And if you can't achieve the thing within 10 to 15 minutes of actually struggling, scratching your head, literally thinking that this is hard, actually trying. After 10 to 15 minutes of that, I want you to search on Google specifically, not AI, not a tutorial. And I'm telling you to search for forums, right? Like Stack Overflow, Reddit, these things, right? Or official documentation preferably. And you only do that if you actually couldn't get the answer from struggling yourself. If you figure out the solution within 10 to 15 minutes of struggling, obviously you don't need to do this, but a lot of times you're not going to figure it out and you need to search. And then you can still search, but Google is going to be still the most struggle thing that you can do. So it still requires effort while you're still going to get the solution, because you can obviously find everything with Google, but it's going to be less easy because the format, for example, is not going to be specifically what you are going to do, but it's someone else's code and it's a different situation most of the time. So it still requires effort for you to use Google, and that's why I want you to do it, because then it's going to stick to your brain so much better. And then you just repeat this, literally, you just repeat this, set the goal, struggle, Google if you can't find the solution, repeat. Struggle, build, repeat framework. This is the quickest way to learn game development, I promise you. If you try to do this, just try to do it today, literally today. Don't watch any more videos today. Do this, or the next time you work in game development. Follow the struggle, build, repeat framework, set a goal, struggle, and then search if you can't find it. If you do this, I promise you're going to feel, and you're actually going to know that you're going to learn so quickly. If you want the entire step-by-step plan to release your first game, built upon the struggle, build, repeat framework, you just remove all of the overwhelm, all of the confusion, and you just want a clear step-by-step plan to release your first game the quickest way, then you can join Smartini with the first link below. I literally guarantee you that you're going to release if you know Smartini, 100% guarantee. If you follow the plan and you don't release within 60 days, I'm literally going to coach you for free because I'm so confident that you will. So I'm literally risking my own time here. It's the first link in the description if you want to release your first game. It's the quickest way to do so. Either way, hope this video helped you a ton.